At 81, the legendary Gladys Knight, often celebrated as the Empress of Soul, remains one of the most iconic voices in music history. But behind her extraordinary career lies a story that is as heartbreaking as it is inspiring. Fans have adored her for timeless classics like Midnight Train to Georgia and Neither One of Us, yet few truly understand the depth of pain and personal loss she has endured along the way. As she entered her 80s, many were shocked to learn of the tragedies that have shaped her journey and left scars that success could never heal. One of the most devastating moments in her life came with the struggles surrounding her family. Despite her glowing smile on stage, Knight has faced heartbreak as a mother, losing one of her brothers and later watching her children battle difficulties that no parent wants to see. She carried the weight of those struggles quietly, often, putting on a brave face while pouring her soul into her music, using her voice as an outlet for grief that words could not contain. Her career, too, was riddled with challenges. In an industry notorious for exploiting artists, Gladys endured financial betrayals, management disputes, and the grueling demands of fame. For many years, she was underpaid and undervalued, despite her unparalleled talent and influence. She later admitted that the pressure of constantly fighting to be heard and respected in a male-dominated business took a heavy emotional toll, one that pushed her at times to the brink of despair. Perhaps the most heartbreaking truth she shared was about her long battle with personal demons, including her struggles with addiction to gambling. Gladys confessed that the habit nearly destroyed her finances and strained her closest relationships, leaving her in a place of darkness even while the world celebrated her as a superstar. It was only through faith and resilience that she found the strength to recover and rebuild, but the scars of those years never fully disappeared. As she aged, new tragedies appeared in the form of health scares, both her own and those of her loved ones. Though she has largely kept the details private, those close to her revealed that the physical demands of decades on the road have taken their toll. Fans were heartbroken to see the once unshakable powerhouse showing signs of frailty, a reminder that even the brightest stars are not immune to time's relentless march. Yet perhaps the greatest tragedy of all is how much Gladys has had to carry in silence. For so long, the world only saw her as the shining voice of hope and love, never realizing that behind the curtain she was navigating grief, betrayal, and loneliness. She herself admitted that the stage often became her sanctuary, the one place where she could release her pain through song, but once the spotlight dimmed, she returned to a life filled with burdens that few knew about. At 81, her story is both heartbreaking and deeply human. She has experienced unimaginable loss and setbacks, yet she has never stopped singing, never stopped believing in the healing power of music and faith. For fans, learning of her tragedies is a sobering reminder that even legends live with suffering and that the strength to keep going is often the most heroic act of all. Gladys Knight's life is not just the tale of a woman with a golden voice. It is the story of a soul who has faced storms, endured heartbreak, and somehow continued to share light with the world. And while the tragedies are beyond heartbreaking, her courage to keep standing makes her legacy even more profound.